Hey there everyone, Captain BEARDZ here, bringing you another Langrisser mobile video. Let's get it. Alright guys, now before we get into if the banner is worth it or not, let's go over some of the things from the update. We got the mailbox here, maintenance compensation, so make sure you guys go ahead and claim that. Now I know they tell us to claim it fast. Hold on guys, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. I just need to adjust my volume a little bit here. Anyways, okay, so now when you go into the events section here, you're gonna have this redeem points thing. And let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is the first time I'm looking at it with you guys, so do understand that everything that I'm about to go over is brand new to me too. Let's see what we got here. Lights will events. So share first time every day, you get 5 points. Fight in the arena, our world arena, 10 points. Purchase stamina once, 10 points. Trinity voucher summon, 10 points. And complete all daily missions, 15 points. That seems pretty I don't know how I feel about that, because see, the problem I have with the Langrisser events is that they force you to do things that you might not want to do. For instance, purchase stamina once. I believe that's wanting us to use Trinity vouchers to refill our stamina, which, not Trinity vouchers, I mean crystals to refill our stamina. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to save as many crystals as possible. So I don't know too much about that. I mean, if you're a whale, and then obviously everything I'm about to say here doesn't apply to you, but for us dolphins or even free-to-play players, yeah, this shit kind of sucks, because I mean, share first time every day, that's not such a big deal. Fighting the arena is not a big deal. The purchase stamina one I have a problem with, and the Trinity voucher summon one I have a problem with, just because I shouldn't be forced to summon, and this seems like a daily thing. Like, I'm pretty sure you do these every day, you get all these points, and then it resets. That's what it seems. And then after you accumulate enough points, you're going to end up getting everything up here, which I think is not really fair, just because you're going to use Trinity vouchers every single day, and at the end of this all, you're only going to get 2 Trinity vouchers. Yeah, I don't know how that really adds up for them, so they should definitely rework their events a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I love the rewards. I think these rewards are freaking cool. I mean, they're all really awesome. Nothing too crazy, but they are pretty awesome. But just rework how we get the points a little bit, because it's a little bit dolphinish, whalish, if I should say. Purchase stamina and Trinity vouchers. If we have to do that every single day just to get these points here, yeah, there's a little problem with that. See, not the Battle Honor, not the Echo Light, and not the Regal Uprising. We got the Dark Reincarnation Destiny Summon banner, which we'll go over in a second here. So that's pretty much it for the events section here. Let's head over to the Secret Realm. I've done none of my missions just yet. We got the limited time event, which is going to be the Hero Phantom, the Arcane Path event, which is going to be for Liffany. Now Liffany is a solid unit. I am going to be working on her now that her event's up. I'm actually going to build her up, and then I will have a guide / showcase on her soon enough. I'd say a day or two, and then she should be up. I know some of you guys want me to do the Elwyn guide, which is coming. The only reason why I didn't do a character guide yesterday is because now that I'm a higher level, I kind of need to space my character guides a little bit, just because I'm trying to really work the character and really focus on them a lot, so that way I can bring you guys good content, not just blah content. But so Elwyn guide is coming. Let's go over to the banner now. All right, we're in the banner here. So this banner, is it worth it? The question can be asked by yourself. You would know if it's worth it or not, because honestly, I could sit here and say, oh yeah, this banner is 1 million times worth it, and I will always have 5,000 other people say, well, this banner is not worth it, blah 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 blah. So I would say if you do not have any of these characters, they all are very solid. Now what's awesome about these 3 characters, and this is what makes them this is what makes the banner actually worth it. For me, right? This is all my opinion. They all carry their own fusion powers, right? So it's pretty cool. Let's go over to the characters right now, actually, because I already have all three. If you have all three, then obviously the banner's not worth it. But if you do not, then the banner's worth it. So we'll go over Bernhardt first. Do not look at my character's power levels or any of that. I have to build up these characters. So, and if you guys want to see a guide on any of these three units, comment down below and let me know. Bernhardt, Seth, and Bozell. So we got Bernhardt first. Now, as you can see, if you go into the upgrade class section, you go the Emperor path, and he's going to get his fusion power. His fusion power is really good, and if you have Leon, you definitely want to unlock his fusion power. So Bernhardt is the leader, other half leader for the Empire Honors team, said to be the best leader for the Empire Honors team, which is pretty cool. Then you got our boy Sephiroth here. I call him Sephiroth because he looks like him. He's going to be the leader for the Strategic Masters, which is pretty awesome too. If you go on his Grand Marshal path, you'll see that you unlock it here. Obviously, I did not unlock it. I went straight to the Dragon Master for certain reasons. But then you got the Tactical Mastery here, which is pretty good in itself. If the terrain increases defense, damage dealt in battle increases by 15%. A lot of people say he's a very this Tactical Mastery is an end game thing, because you have to be very strategic on how you move your pieces across the board. So pretty cool. Another one carries a fusion power here. And then we got the man Bozell. Now Bozell, he is only in one faction, right, which is the Dark Reincarnation faction, and he carries the, I unlock both paths, as you can see. He carries the Dark Waltz, which is the fusion power here, and said to be the strongest AoE damage in the game, which is Earthquake. It is pretty powerful, and I am definitely going to be going back. I think I already got Black Hole here. No, I didn't get Black Hole yet. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go get Black Hole. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go get Black Hole today with him, and then I'm going to swap him back right back over to the Dark Prince, so that way I can go get the Earthquake. Another very solid unit, and a lot of people preach that he's a very endgame-ish unit, and him and Lana combo in the arena is extremely deadly. So if you do see Lana and you do see Bozell, be very concerned, because the person is going to try to get you with a very strong move, probably in the beginning of the match there. Let's go back to some section here. So the pretty cool thing about this banner is it is a focus banner. So if you have, for instance, Sephiroth and Bernhardt, that means when you pull an SSR, it's going to be Bozell, and vice versa. So if you have Sephiroth and Bozell, then if you pull an SSR, it's going to be Bernhardt. Now, it has been confirmed to me that that only applies to your first summon, right? So if you have Bernhardt and you don't have Sephiroth and you don't have Bozell, and then you go and pull and you get Bozell, after that, it's up for grabs. You can get Bozell, you can get Bernhardt, you can get, maybe you might get lucky and get the third one. It could happen, it might not happen. So do understand that, guys, that your first summon is highly important. Now, another thing you gotta be concerned about too, guys, is if you have Seth and you have Bernhardt, I actually recommend you don't summon on this banner. Now, the reason why is because Bozell was a free SSR. Now, if you've been around since the beginning of the game, then you should already have them. I'm pretty sure most of you guys already have them if you've been around since the beginning of the game. If you were not, and you kind of just started, or you started around the Gerald and Layla event, then it was pretty much the same exact thing as the Gerald and Layla event. You grind the mission out, and then you can literally get him in one day. Extremely easy stuff. And that's probably why I recommend not to summon on this banner, because if you have Seth and you have Bernhardt, then I would say look at your box before you go for Bozell. So let's go over to Bozell real quick. Alright, so look at your box before you go over to Bozell, because if you do not have a lot of these Dark Reincarnation units, then he is absolutely worthless. And hear me out. I know a lot of people say, no. I'm telling you, he's worthless. And the reason why I say this is because he only has one fusion power, which is the Dark Reincarnation. And don't get me wrong, this man is a fantastic unit, but being a leader of a faction, yeah, you're definitely gonna want these some of these other units, especially Lana. I mean, if you have Lana, then yeah, going for Bozell is kind of like go for it, right? Or if you have Bernhardt and your boy Seth here, Egghead, so these units are really good. And obviously Zoraida, let's not talk about it. Anyways, besides that. So yeah, Bozell, you gotta be very careful with, guys. If you're gonna go for Bozell, don't go too hard. If he's the only one you're missing on this banner, don't go too hard, just because his event could pop up at any time. Yes, it has not come back up on the Chinese server yet, but you know, who knows? We could get his event could come up next week. It could come up in 2-3 months. We never know, but you'll be in regret if you go and throw 100 tickets at this banner for Bozell, and then 3-4 months later down the line you can grind his event out and get him for free. Yeah, that's gonna be star ups, but you can star up in the bond system, so it's kind of pointless. You just wasted 100 tickets. Another reason why you want to be mindful to summon on this banner, these characters are old. So they're not bad, and I take nothing from them. These three are solid units, and you will carry them to the end of the game and even further than that. But there are 2 brand new characters coming when this banner ends. So, and that's going to be Lanford and Listel. So April 18th, so this ends on the 17th. April 18th is when we get Lanford and Listel, or we're supposed to get Lanford and Listel. So if you want new units, then you can go after them. Now I know some people will say, oh well, new units are for this and that and this and that, and the old units are better and stuff like that. It's your opinion, and everybody's gonna have their opinion, right? For me personally, I don't really use these 3 characters a lot. Don't get me wrong, I think they're phenomenal units, and I look at their kit, and trust me, if I do a character guide and review on these guys, you guys are gonna see that these guys are very solid units. Just, it's all a personal preference. Don't play a game, guys, according to the meta. If you do that, you're either A, gonna quit, B, be a meta slave, or C, just not have a good time. You might have a good time at first, but then after a while you're gonna get bored because you're always following a trend. Screw the trend and just have fun with the game. That's why I really wanted Zoraida, so that way I can run my Meteor Strike team everywhere just for ha-has, right? So that's what I think about metas, guys, and that's what I think about banners like Lanford and Listel. When they come out, I'm gonna drop a bunch of crystals on them and stuff like that, well, Trinity vouchers on them, just because they are brand new units and I really want to freaking try them out. And I think I already seen how they look, and they look super cool, so definitely looking forward to that. Of course, I like how it says card deck details, but it doesn't really go over anything crazy here. Anyways, guys, so that's what I think about that. Let's go ahead and do my 1 friendship summon so I can complete that daily. Alright, so I think I probably will do some of the Lifany event later today, and then I will do the character guide. So I know Elwin's coming, but I know some of you guys want to see Lifany, Seth, Bozell, Bernhardt. You guys gotta kind of comment down below and try to vote on that to see which one you want me to do first, because remember, it is a lot of resources doing a character guide. I know I have to use a Trinity voucher here, so I kind of want to use it on the Regal Uprising, just because I'd rather have a dupe of Liana or Angelina than anybody else here, if I'm being honest with you guys. Alright, we'll do it on this. That's another thing about this game that they need to do something about, is when you go to summon, alright, it's gonna be an R, I'd say okay. When you go to summon, there should really be a confirm thing there. Like, if I click summon, it should be another thing that says confirm, just to make sure that, like, hey, you know, I do want to summon, because I might change my mind there. Let's go over to the event here and go over to this. Alright, Trinity voucher summon, 1, claim. You've already claimed your Trinity voucher summon. Received. So what does that do? Alright, so I got 10 points. And now I have to accumulate the rest here. Like I said, I don't know, guys. Comment down below and let me know what do you guys think about this Light's Will event here, because like I said, if I have to use Trinity vouchers every single day just to accumulate up to like 300 points, that's a freaking lot, yo. That's a lot of Trinity vouchers to be used. Anyways, guys, it's your boy Captain Beards. So is it worth summoning on the banner? It's up to you. It's up to your box. Me personally, it's not worth it. I have all 3 units. If you are missing Bozell and only Bozell, I'd say really think. Maybe a few summons, that's it. Don't go too crazy. And if you are a whale, then everything I've said here does not apply to you, because you're gonna go crazy to your heart's content. Anyways, hope you guys have an awesome day. Peace out.